Think of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end, and hope that our hearts will blend. Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard, or maybe it has already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky, one destiny. Hello everyone, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome to Perfect Playthrough number 100, the very start of my 100th game on this channel. Man, I was holding off. I worked on the intro for weeks on end, and as I was working on it, I basically decided to forego any semblance of commentary over it and just make it a full-blown countdown leading up to this moment. So I'll do my typical intro stuff here in part 1 of this lengthy and epic playthrough. Man, I actually knew heading into 100, I had to make this game the pinnacle of this year's 12 Games of Christmas, what it was all building up to. And I needed an RPG that I was greatly familiar with, and I figured could be the next step to the evolution of this channel. 6th generation and beyond. And yes. And the reason why, and I chose Kingdom Hearts for a few reasons. Number one, it was an RPG I have plenty of experience with. Number two, it's literally a copyright trademark nightmare to navigate around, which is why I put off covering this series for so long. Like, you have to worry about Square, you gotta worry about Disney, you gotta worry about Utai Hikaru. You also have to worry about some of their shell companies that are designed specifically to handle all the copyright of these games. And it's not just a bunch of crummy ass. Man, I'm tripping balls here. I'm actually covering Kingdom Hearts at long last. Alright, so we are going to get ready. I don't have a full extensive list of items that we need for a perfect playthrough, so allow me to go over. So okay, once this little intro clears up, then I will go over the conditions for perfect playthrough. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. That is our objective, is to achieve a perfect playthrough of this particular version of Kingdom Hearts. Now, are there better RPGs I could have gone with for 100? Sure, I guess. I was considering Final Fantasy X, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Mass Effect, but alright, I'm just gonna hit new game here. Now, if you're playing I'm playing the PS4 version, but if you're playing the PS3 version, you have to beat the game on all 3 difficulty settings. But in the PS4 version onwards, which also includes the PS5, the Xbox series of consoles, Epic Game Store, and Steam, then all you have to do is beat the game on Proud Mode. Oop. So that was a little oopsie daisy. So the trophies basic. Our objective, of course, in a PlayStation version, get the Platinum Trophy. And because the difficulty trophies stack in the PS4 version onwards, we don't have to play the game on all 3 difficulty settings, but we do have to beat the game on Proud Mode. We have to do so without changing armor, without using a continue, and we have to do it in, I can't find where it is. It's probably one of the hidden trophies. We have to collect all the Gummi Ship blueprints and customize a Gummi Ship. Obtain every weapon, every piece of item, weapon, and accessory in the game. Learn every ability in the game. Obtain every Gummi Ship blueprint, every item, every Gummi Block. Well, this will come automatically. We have to complete the synthesis items. Complete synthesis. Synthesis every item in the game. We have to complete Jiminy's journal. What else? What else? I did say we have to collect every item. We basically have to accomplish everything in the game. Oh yeah, we also have to try to track down every missable cutscene. Not counting alternatives, of course. And of course, we have to beat the game at least twice. Why twice on Proud Mode? Well, to unlock, so we could watch both secret endings. The first one unlocks automatically on Proud Mode, but it is missable, so we're gonna make sure of that. Right, I'm gonna stick to auto for now, and let's go on for vibrations. Everything but the difficulty setting can be changed in the config menu later on. Oh yeah, we need to get Sora level 100 as well. Now, there is some copyright issues we need to contend with throughout this playthrough. So, I'm going to have to skip over the Yuta Hikaru musical number. I hate to say this, but I gotta do it. But we will turn up the volume for voice dialogue.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to mute the game's volume for this section because apparently you can absolutely get your channels taken down if you play any of Yuta Hikaru's music in any of your channels without her permission. So it's not a false copyright flag or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is instead of letting this play out, what I'm gonna do retroactively is I'm gonna actually add the completely uncensored opening cutscene of Kingdom Hearts and add that to my playlist. I'm not gonna do anything like that with. I will not be doing that. I won't upload it myself, but I will find the video online and add it to my playlist for you guys' sake. And I will do the same thing with the ending cuts, the ending FMV as well. This is pretty much the only time I will take careful consideration into. Hey, it's like the movie Dinosaur. So when I saw this opening cutscene, with the meteor shower, I immediately thought Dinosaur. I mean, Sora falling in the background at first kind of looked like one of the asteroids from the movie. Dinosaur came out 2 years prior to this, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched for Square to possibly insert that in as part of a little Easter egg. A scene that's similar to the scene from Dinosaur with the meteor shower. But I do know that it is plot relevant, so it's not just a little Easter egg. So even though the scene stopped here, I have to keep this muted. It sucks It absolutely sucks, but I have to do my job here. Alright, now it's good. So much to do. So little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? Now I wonder whose voice that is. We may or may not find something else out. But note that Cinderella here is asleep. But none of the other critters or the old hag or the dwarves are. They are wide awake. There is some symbolic meaning to this. Some plot relevant details here. Oh, what's this? Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. So, let's go ahead and... So, you can only move around with the left analog stick. Right analog stick. If you're playing the OG Kingdom Hearts, all it does is affect the menus. That's it. But in the final mix version, in the HD remasters, they're all uniform and they control the camera. The shoulder buttons don't seem to do anything, at least not yet. Pauses. And the pad acts as the select button, so it allows us to zoom in. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to examine each of these weapons to see which one we're going to use. Power of the Warrior, Invincible Courage, Sword of Terrible Destruction. Is this the power you seek? No. Something worth knowing is the weapon you choose has two properties. The first and immediate property is that affects range for the upcoming set of fights, tutorial fights that we will be doing. So the sword here, which kind of looks like Lionel's sword, but with the Mickey emblem, is a medium strength weapon. And the shield here is, of course, short range. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? No. Very short range. Now, if you're playing vanilla Kingdom Hearts 1, the shield is the best weapon to start with. As Final Mix actually adds a ton of content, clean new abilities, new enemies, that would essentially trivialize this. Sword is probably only the best in a casual playthrough. But the best for a proud mode difficulty run is this rod here. Which is a long range weapon, but that's not the reason why I'm choosing it. I'm choosing it because the weapon you choose affects your stat growth. The power of the Mystic. Inner Strength. A Staff of Wonder and Ruin. This is the power you seek. Alright, So, if you choose the sword, you will gain a big boost in strength. Choose the shield, you get a boost in defense. And the rod gives you a boost in magic, which manifests itself in magic points. Your magic points access both your magic stat and your magic also act as your magic stat. So the more magic points you have, the more damage you get to deal with magic. And unlike the sword and the shield, there aren't that many opportunities to boost there really isn't anything you can do to grind out your magic past its limits. The only way to get max magic is to select the rod. You also get a health boost if you choose the shield. And I think you get an AP boost by choosing the rod, and the sword just gives you strength. That's it. Your path is set. Now what will you give up in exchange? So, now it does. So, giving up the sword will actually penalize your strength stat. You start with less strength. The shield gives you less defense. No, wait. Is that true? You're there. It's giving up the shield gives you less items, is what happens. But the weapon you choose also determines what order you learn all your abilities. Now I'm gonna follow the speedrun strats, and the general rule of thumb with since we need a speedster trophy, is to choose the rod, give up the shield. You've chosen the power of the mystic. You've given up the power of the guardian. Is this the form you choose? Yes. Uh-oh. So what's going on? So there is some significance at the panels, and the next panel here is Cinderella. There doesn't appear to be anybody on her stained glass mural, not even her animal companions, which is interesting. Everything is silhouetted save for the glass slippers. You've gained the power to fight. Of course, no matter which weapon you choose, Sora wields it like it's a sword. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. Alright. So we don't want to go to the continue screen. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Alright, we kill our first enemy. You gain experience EXP by defeating enemies. With enough experience EXP, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. Uh-oh, behind you. Alright, so we want to lock on with the R1 button. Alright. And something worth noting is every princess we've come across is asleep. Number of the murals are just silhouetted, which means we don't know what happened to them. And then a few are actually awake. There is symbolic meaning to all this. In this mural, who's on here? Looks to be a mural with 3 hearts in it. I have no idea who these could be, though. They all kind of look the same. This is a field icon. It pops up whenever a special command is available. When triangle examine pops up, you can press triangle examine the object in front of you. And this game literally retroactively adds in reaction commands. Can't open it. Alright, so let's... And yeah, we can also use the... Wait a minute, where's the item? You can push large crates. You can also smash them. Sometimes destroying objects yields items. You can take these items by walking up to them. Good. Use them with the item command. You can lock on objects as well as enemies. While locked on, press L2 to switch your focus between available targets. Aha! So what does R2 and L1 do? They don't seem to do anything. You're supposed to throw the barrel, but I decided to smash it up anyways. Huh? The music just got louder. Huh? Hold on, the door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Press the touchpad button for first-person view. You can use the left stick to look around. Press the touchpad button again and return to standard view. The triangle talk command is available. Press triangle to talk to people nearby. Alright. So, looks like who are? Oh, are these? They kind of look like Final Fantasy characters. Those kids look like Tias and Waka, and she kind of reminds me of Selphie. Tias and Waka were from Final Fantasy X. Selphie's from Final Fantasy VIII. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship, my prized possessions. They basically use the same dialogue in response to your answer, regardless of which one you choose. So, the point of this is, depending on which options you choose, number one, number two, number three, will depend on your EXP growth going forward. Being number one, for example, will give you quite the early game boost for EXP. But then past level 40, the XP yields just capers off. Capers off, and it takes way longer to get a level 100 at that point. Friendship, it's basically all scaled and balanced perfectly, but it still takes a while to get to level 100. My prize and the third option will require the most amount of experience to level up early on, but the road to level 100 will be much faster. I'm gonna go with the early level 100 route because we'll be grinding quite a bit in this game anyways. Possession's such a big deal. Wow, how existential. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights, to broaden my horizons, to be strong. To be strong, huh? Yeah, talk to them again, they will just say the same thing. What are you so afraid of? Yeah, that's definitely Kid Titus here. Being indecisive. But yeah, if we want... I used to just give honest answers as a kid, but now I know what they are, I just choose the bottom options. Being indecisive, is that really so scary? You like to collect neat things. You want to be strong. You're afraid of being indecisive. Your adventure begins the dead of night. Your road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. Sounds good. Ooh, the music's picking up. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. Princess Aurora amongst a bunch of thorns. The three good fairies are all silhouetted. What's that? Who is that? What is that? Those two silhouettes behind her. Another three. I have no idea who they could be. Press the options button to open the menu screen. In the main menu, you can do things like view your inventory and status, or configure your game settings. However, you can't open the menu during battle. So we have to be careful because we took a bit of damage early on. Which means we can actually die here. Come on. Downside with choosing Nightfall is this is the only scenario. Choosing the Nightfall option is the only option that will not get us to level 1 before the first boss. That's coming up. This is a save point. Touch save points to recover HP and MP. Press triangle to open the save when triangle save appears. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. Okay, giving up your sword gives costs you AP. Giving up the shield will cost you items. Is that it? Well, you have 3 items to start, but that's universal. So yes, for unchanged equipment, we can't change our equipment at all until we beat the game the first time. And because we're playing on Proud Mode, we have access to XP 0, which is literally what it sounds like. It freezes our XP gains, so we can't do anything here. So we're gonna save our game here at the Station of Awakening. So Princess Aurora here sleeping. The other stained glasses are silhouetted. Who knows what this means? Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we can't go back. There's only one way forward now. This way. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. I need how to fix that. Looks like it's Belle. The beast is awake, but everyone else is silhouetted. Wait a sec. These guys aren't, but they're asleep, just like Belle. The closer you get to light, the grayer your shadow becomes. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, shit. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Alright, and let's go. Let's go. Now, I could climb up to his face to deal some extra EXP. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna take my chances. If you swipe at his face, you gain a little bit of extra EXP, but... Uh-oh. Alright, good. Uh-oh! Oh, never mind. I thought the screen froze on me again. I have to keep a sharp eye on my, monitor quite a bit. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. Ooh. How foreboding. Ooh. Dialect time.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Do you ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
And that is how it all begins. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And what is the name of these? And where exactly are we? Destiny Islands, huh? Guess that's the name of the world. Alright, let's speak with her right away so we know what to do. So you can gather the rest of this. Can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. Don't ask her for help. She will downgrade your daily prizes for doing so. Obtain a log. And you know what? I might as well cover the daily chores now. We will have to battle the 3 brats down there sooner or later anyways. But I think we can put it off till tomorrow. Obtain the cloth. Here's the rope. Feel lucky today? Not quite. Let's speak to everyone here. Yeah, I'm just speaking to the... Alright, I should have kept the volume up when speaking to those 3. Anyways, there's one more person we haven't spoken to, and that's Riku. Maybe he knows where the last item we need. After all, we are still short 1 log before we can end the day. So tune in next time where we take on our main rival, Riku. So leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorn, sign out.